Hello, hello. That's my information right there. If you guys need to screenshot that to get in touch with me or need to reach out. I wanted to kind of sit back and everything I'm about to say, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the video if you like my content. If you want a private reading, that's how you can get a hold of me right there. It's a subscription, not a prescription. Okay, I'm not a licensed therapist. I don't claim to be one. How do I put this? Today I just kind of wanted to talk about the first time I ever got hit. All right, first time I ever took a real punch. All right, I mean I had been in little like kitty fights like my younger years, right? When I got older, I think I was like barely 18. I met my baby daddy, right? I moved to Oklahoma with him. I thought he was my everything, right? I gave this fool, I'm talking everything. Every part of me I ever thought I knew or had or loved about myself. Gave it all. Full forward 100%, right? Let me tell you what this asshole did. About a month into the relationship, I moved down to Oklahoma, right? Everything's going pretty good. For the first time in my life, this asshole, I'm talking sucker punch from I don't even know where, right? This guy used to hit me so freaking bad that literally he'd punch me one freaking time and my head would like a ricochet off of something, off of another object or off the door panel, something. Like my head would like bounce off. I would wind up with like two black eyes and chipped tooth in one punch. That's quite a punch. Granted, I was only 18 years old at the time. I really didn't know any better. I did need some guidance, you know. Had I known now what I didn't know back then, I wouldn't be who I am today. I don't put up with punches from nobody. I don't take nobody's shit no more. Nobody's. People who try to stand in like this high almighty, like I'm better than everyone else type of facade, or like I've never hurt a fly, I've never been in trouble, I don't do people wrong, I'm not a cheater, I'm not that, I'm not this. Everything that you are laying down, right, on the table is a full description of what someone else perceived to be at one point in time as disrespect in their eyes. So, in life, everybody has a line, right? You can draw it in front of you. You step over the line, right? One freaking time, right? It's like that. They cheat on you. They forgot about you that one time. They never came back for you that one time. Somebody crosses over your line, right? Wherever you draw this imaginary line at, right? Once that line has been crossed over and they know that they've gotten over to the other side, you know, of crossing that line with you, that's one time too many. As soon as someone knows that that's your boundary line, right, you let them know, hey, this is my boundary, this is how much I can take. Somebody crosses over that line one freaking time, game over. I mean, complete game over. It'll never be the same again. It'll never work out. It's just, life's easier that way. Just know that that person's going to know that they can do it to you every single time. Okay? It's like a child and a toy. Like, for punishment, right? You got to think of a punishment. You want to punish a child, right, for doing something wrong. If you want to punish somebody for cheating, there's two ways you can punish an older person for cheating. You know, there's two ways you could do it. And I'm going to get to this point in a minute. My baby daddy was a evil, vindictive fool. I'm not even joking. Like, this person, he did it the long, hard way. Like, he is like the most thought out, sadistic, evilest person you could ever imagine. Like, I can't believe he even thought of it like that far in advance, like the way he did. Let me get to the point though, or the story though. You can punish somebody one of two ways. A, you got to make them feel that they're going to miss out on the thing that they wanted more than anything, okay? That's you. You are the jewel, you know? So if you don't make them feel that hurt or that potential loss of they're about to lose you for good, you got to let them really feel it too. They got to feel that burn and everything, you know? It's punishment. It's like, you know, it's like kind of punishing a child. Like, no, you can't have me because you crossed my line. Like, you really have to punish them and follow through with it. Now, that's to an extent, you know, don't get abusive with it and start manipulating the whole system, guys. That's the best way to go about it, right? One would think. Well, the other option of going about it is you can embrace this cheater's habits, right? You can go a long freaking road playing this big old game with them, you know. A lot of people do that anyway. But I'm talking like completely trash them in your mind and take it a whole other level. Like, this is what my baby daddy, like, and I wasn't a cheater. Like, I'm talking like I was a housewife for like all these years, you know. Who we got in here? Hi, Tim. Mickey. Hi there, little lady. Hi. So anyway, but let me tell you what this rat bastard did. He freaking took it a whole, like, give him an inch. No, this fool thought it out like miles freaking long. I'm talking, nobody has ever gotten one over on me as good as this fool did. And I'm gonna tell you what he did. He was cheating on me. I found out he was cheating on me. He told me to my face, right? I don't know if there was no denying it. Once you say it, you say it, but the point is, I was back home or whatever. I was back in my hometown. I felt more confident. You know, I had my friends and everything back together. I was gradually pulling myself out. This fool was still watching me, stalking me, still wanted, you know, the relationship was still on the edge. Are we going to do this or not do this? I was still the loyal housewife that still hadn't cheated or slept around, right? Got to a point where I started hanging out with my friends, right? And I got tired of waiting around for him to come back, right? So I caved in, and I was like, you know what? After he told me that he slept with my best friend, I said, done freaking. He said, I got your bestie. He said it just like that. I'll never forget those words. I will never forget that. Well, as soon as he said that, I was like, man, my bestie, like, we've been friends for like since we were like until 14 years old or whatever. Best freaking friend, dude. And when he said that, man, I fucking flipped. I was like, what did you just say? Like, I freaking went off, dude. I was so livid. And he hung up the phone on me. Hung up on the phone on me. So you bet your ass I went and got even. I sure the hell did. And so, after that, which I'm not saying I'm not a cheater. I've always been a respectable, like, taking care of the house and everything. I have never cheated on any wife or relationship either, but all have cheated on me. You know, I think it has a lot to do with we do it to ourselves like that. Because, I don't know, a lot of people do. If you think about it, when we do get into a relationship in the beginning stages and stuff, it's kind of like, it's like seeing someone at Walmart or seeing someone on the street. It's like you shake their hand, hi, nice to meet you. There's a potential that that person is not all the way single. Does it make sense? They obviously, regardless of what they're going through, the definition of single is not technically single, because these people are still dealing with karma from the past, because we don't want to let go, right? We don't want to release. That's our biggest problem, is the release part. If we just learn to release it all and not have the government and everything else figure that out for us, we'd be, you just have to fall. I can't explain it, but you just have to literally throw your arms up and just fall. Like, no matter how hard it gets, just know that you're going to wake up to a new day every day. And it's going to be hard. And it's not an easy thing to do at all. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But you have to learn not to brace for impact. You just got to fall. Like, free fall all the way. Like, whatever, however the wind blows you or whatever it brings your way, just know that tomorrow's a new day. And if you don't show restraint from that resistance on you, it'll make it so much easier. Like ripping a Band-Aid off. It hurts like hell. You want to freaking throw your chest out of your body, like rip your heart out. Like, I mean, it's hard to do, but it's much easier if the government's not doing it for you on your behalf. I'm telling you right now. I am Aries and have had a toxic cycle choosing partners. Yeah. Now, so that's one of two ways. You can turn them into a porn star. You can embrace the cheater in them. You can wear their asses out, until they're just completely tired of that lifestyle, or however you want to deem your punishment. Don't overdo it excessively too much. I mean, you kind of want them to figure it out on their own, right? It's like, why? It's like, have you had enough yet, right? Like, sometimes I find myself in these predicaments where, like, I'm like, what the hell am I, or sorry, not hell. What am I even doing here? And I would just sit there like that. Like, what am I doing here? And I would just, only person to blame is self right there, right? My own self. So I had to actually, like, examine myself and say, this is your fault. Have you had enough yet? If you wouldn't have held on for dear life, or, whatever you were chasing or trying to pursue, if you hadn't just fallen and just release and let everything go, you would be just fine right now. But no, this is your fault. Now I have to look at myself and say that. It's all your fault. Have you had enough yet? When is enough going to be enough? Are you tired of struggling? And that's a question you have to really ask yourself. Like, are you tired of abusing yourself? Are you tired of putting yourself through it? Yeah. So I think it just gets to that point where you got to ask yourself, have you had enough yet? When is enough enough? Where do you draw your line? Now, you can't backtrack your line either. Remember, if you're a sorry rat bastard in the beginning of the relationship, you can't expect for them to put forth full honesty and loyalty, okay? You got to expect that whatever you put into that relationship, you are going to get that back. No matter what, or how hard you want to hide it deep in whatever waters you want to hide it. There's no hiding it. Exactly what you put into that relationship, no matter what you thought or had a facade about that person or that incident, and you believe it solely in your heart, that is exactly what you are going to get, because you are speaking it out. You are showing an effect on a reaction that is going to have an effect for the rest of your time. The point of the matter is, how much of it are they going to put up with? Are they gonna put up with you for too long? Or I've not been dating now over 4 years. Yeah, and it just kind of gets to a point where, and it's probably better that way. It's probably better that way. I mean, depending on who's asking. Anyway, I mean, people got their reasons, I'm sure. I mean, you can't be, I mean, I'm just saying, like, people can't be that bad, man. If somebody don't like you, on to the next, you know? I mean, there's got to be a reason for it. Either you're just karmically, the timing's not right, or something's like one-sided, or it's just not, it's an experience you're not willing to go through at that point in time, but you kind of get stopped directly in your tracks and slow down for a reason, okay? Because you finally decide to learn some sort of a lesson that the Lord was trying to show you all this time. Like, if you would have just sat down and kind of figured this out, you know? It's kind of hard doing it the hard way. I mean, I'd rather much people explain it than, you know, having to go through it, but my last one held out long enough for me to do all her house repairs, then sold the house and want back to ex-liar, or LOL. Okay. What kind of repairs did you do? Just curious. Will Izzy give me a second chance to date her? She says that she doesn't give second chances. If she's telling you that, she's probably just not that into you. I'm just going to be honest. What'd you do to screw it up the first time? I'm just curious. I'm sorry, y'all. There are other fish out there in the sea. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not laughing at y'all's situation. It's just... y'all don't even know what I've been through. I've been through so much shit. It's not even funny what I've been through. Doesn't matter how you look or any of that, y'all. I mean, looks can be deceiving. You can be abused in many ways, more ways than one. I am remodel contractor. She had multiple repairs. Sounds like, did you report it to did you report it to the tax man? I mean, did Uncle Sam know about it? Because if he did, then you could report it. You know? It's kind of like getting hit in the face and not calling the cops. Whose fault really is it? The man's or the females? Well, it's the females because the females didn't call the police when it first happened. Well, it's the males because the male hit first. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to put forth the effort to put someone, hit them straight in their pocketbook by going the legal route. Well, then that's just something that's going to have to, a lesson learned from there. right? What you can put up with as a contractor. It's kind of like, you know, mechanics and stuff like that. Like they know the ins and outs of it, right? They can fix it and all that stuff. Us females, we can't. We don't know anything about it, right? That's no woman's zone at all for us. So if we screw up in a relationship or anything, it's automatically our card out, you know, sabotage, don't start, something like that. Or if we don't want to, where we draw our line of respect and everything, if that's ever crossed over, we don't get to have any say so in it. You're just allowed to cross over our line repeatedly because we can't leave. We have nowhere to go. Our car's dismantled. You're the handyman. I mean, I'm just saying. So, I mean, are you being good to this person, or are you not being good to this person? Are you setting this person up to look bad, or I mean, what's the ordeal? And then if that's the case, why are you still in it? Like, that's psychotic. I'm good with it. LOL. No, you're not. Lesson learned and initiated my awakening journey. LOL. You're not okay with it. No, you're not. Well, sir. It's like the nerve, right? It's kind of like writing an IOU, right? Well, what could a woman really charge for it? I'm trying to think. What kind of repairs could a woman do and charge for it to a man and hold against him if he ever crossed over her line? What is the one thing? I'm thinking about that one. Legally, what kind of work does women do? You know, they take care of the house, they take care of the kids, they make sure you're good, they make sure the household is doing good, running smooth. It's like a business. Like, you are your own entrepreneur. You're your own boss. You have to run the whole ship of your household. That's what a woman does. But what is, you know, one thing, say she needs a little extra spending cash or something, like, are you going to give it to her? You got to ask yourself those questions, you know? Maybe she needed the money instead of paying you for the repairs to use it to go buy herself something, or, you know, maybe use it towards the children, or, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what her story is, but I mean, I'm sure she didn't use not paying you finances for bad reasons. I mean, I'm not angry with her or hold any thought of revenge. Hmm. You know what? I thought of one job description a woman can do. Doctor. Lawyer. She can go to college, become a doctor or a lawyer, talk a whole bunch of jargon you don't understand, and it just might as well be your ass or not your ass, depending if you have the money or not. Huh? I mean, who's determining here? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, women aren't vindictive like that. You know, just saying. Might want to show a little extra cleavage or something down there. I don't know. Might get you a little far, might not get you far. I'm just saying. You could drive yourself to go get a second opinion, though. You do have a car. I did repairs out of love. She was out of work the last 6 months, and I paid her bills as well as mine. We dated 18 months before we split. All right. Let me get in these cards a little bit. We'll see. Sometimes also that can be like karmically other things around this person. I mean, for the longest time, I mean, I can't tell you for how long, like, I was experiencing a point in my life where it's like other people were like fishing for me or like doing things on my behalf. It's like, I didn't ask you to do that. I did not want you to go out of your way and do that for me. I really wish you hadn't. And I kept telling people that, and it's like they just continually like kept doing stuff for me, and they just completely eventually just put their opinion in way too much where like now I don't want their opinions nowhere near me, on me, or around me. So alright, let me see real fast. Okay, yeah, I did repairs on it. Let me see. Did this person even give you a chance? No, you own it. You were duped. Did this person even give you a chance, like in the beginning of the relationship, or? I see someone moving like really, really slow. Like when it comes to some sort of finances, I don't know if this is in your current energy. I don't know if this is like you're kind of like twirling your foot. Like, I don't know if I want to bring in this offer, this pinnacle. Like, it's like a, someone's a hard worker. Okay. And this person is like, doing hard manual work, like with two freaking donkeys here in the background, or like this person is like an Amish person or something. Here you are on this dark horse holding up a pinnacle because this person won't let you come near them because they're like too busy off there in the background right there. Like they're like, I've got manual hard work I've got to do. So I can't sit here while you piddle and kind of, you know, stew in it, you know, to make me an offer. We were great in the beginning. Well, I definitely see... I see you're not taking any actions now. This person has shown you to break free. Kind of let loose, kind of like out of your underwear or out of your element, and like just, you know, be more free with yourself in some sort of way. This person just, this person dropped you like a hot tamale. This person could have thought that you thought that they were like a lot lizard. I do see a lizard in the hand right here, and it's upside down. So this is someone who's like, you know, stops communicating with you. Something about, you know, you think I'm just a lizard or something, or this person's like off in the distance, like I'm more important than that, you know. So you're not taking any action towards them because you see that they're very hard at work. They just cut you off communication wise because they think that you think that they're a lizard or something, and that you got them in the palm of their hand or something like that. So they just completely cut off all communication with you. You got the Emperor here in the reverse. There's something to some. This could be somebody from their past that they were kind of holding on to, or someone that was holding on to them. This person has now been put out of their misery, or something like that, so to speak. Or this could be you. You've been through it, I want to say. This is like being disarmed in a certain way. This is like not getting the buck at the, you know, during deer season. It's like going deer hunting and not bringing anything back. Or it's like trying to go to the harvest, but you've been so busy and so focused on everything else, but you're, I mean, I don't know, you're the Emperor. In a way, like, it kind of looks like you kind of expected things to already have certain things, but this got flipped upside down for you for some reason. Okay, so you were being asked to pay attention to something, to pay close attention to something, with tender care. Yeah. You weren't very caring towards somebody or something like that. That, what does it say? Relationship ended 2020. I am not currently dating or seeking anyone. Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm the same. For sure. Myself. And it, you know, after my last one, like, it kind of put me through a lot of abuse. Like, to a point where I had to, I mean, just weird things were happening out of nowhere. Like, I would try to move on in a relationship, and it's like, you know, the ex would try to come back. Like, you know, and it just got just, like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, it's not even worth my time. Like, and so, like, I had to, you know, figure out what are they doing? Like, are they all best friends? Did they go play pool on the weekends together, or like, what's the dealio here? You know, so I mean, I had to do that personally for myself. That's how I had to figure everything out, like, the hard way. Like, nobody just straight up told me anything. I had to figure it out, like, the long, hard way. Like, and through tarot, that helped a lot, and through channeling. I see this person, somebody didn't really care for this person too much. Like, this very nurturing energy. Someone didn't have the time for someone. Or this could be your mother or your father or someone like that. This Hangman is in the reverse, okay? This is taking your friendships and stuff like that, and assuming that these are the people that are caring for you and doing a good job of it. These people are not doing a good job of that. They're not even caring for you. It seems like you kind of like having yourself tied up in a sense. Or you want them to tie you up or bind you up, or you like the drama or something like that. I do see that. Um, yeah, that's what I do see. Yeah. All right. Now you're focused on healing, or this is them. Okay, this person wants to heal now. I do see something significant about a window, or this could be like Mod Podge. This could be like, it's like a craft. Or is this like some sort of art that you, like you like the drama, or it's like an art. It's like nobody wants to be told that they have to heal, right? It's just accepting it, you know, how you're pursued in someone else's eyes, right? That you're not on your A game, you're in the reverse. Um, your friends suck, and it's a matter of you taking this time, because it is a hangman. The hangman's in reverse, and you got like this theatrical drama right here where she's like, "Oh, Romeo, like don't go away, Romeo. Please, here, have a flower. I Mod Podged you this stained glass window in the backdrop while I was sewing my own, you know, jacket together for you." Like, this is like so theatrical right here. And shouldn't it be she's laying in the, you know, isn't that Snow White's story? Like, he's supposed to come in and save her and wake her up with true love's first kiss? And she's coming in to heal him with a flower? What would you do if a female... What would you do if a female bought you a flower after a hard breakup with someone else? Third party situation, okay? The person that was in the mix of it while you were not there. You're experiencing a heartache, heartbreak, okay? You accepted this. You're ready to heal this. She comes in to give you a flower. I mean, what do you think about that? I'm just curious. You hate drama, right? But that's the perspective, right? The perspective is that he's supposed to be saving her. So this is something that you let slip away from you, is what I'm assuming. Was this in the upright? Yeah. This is something that you allow to slip past your hands too many times. It's like this person already knitted the sweater. This person already Mod Podged the stained glass window. Did all the repairs and everything themselves, or learned how to do it thanks to you hanging around or something like that. But or giving this person the time to think freely for themselves. But there was a third party here, okay? This person got tired and probably sick of being left hanging and hurting. So this person's probably had enough of it. And now you want to wage a war with all this person's friends or anybody that this person ever knew. Okay? You want to confront this person, create a fight. You want to set this person up. To get beat up, or someone did get beat up, or someone got hurt in the mix of a, someone got ganged up on, or something like that, and someone got hurt in the mix of it, or this person's full of drama. Yeah, this was over someone's Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, someone got laid the F out over these finances or something like that, and creating this fight. Someone was not very smart about this at all. Not at all. Man. This is like giving a child the authority to a trust fund or something. This is like giving a 10-year-old a right to a trust fund and telling them to watch the money and take care of it as I please, you know, until I'm, you know, in the nursing home. Please make sure I'm taken care of. Like, this is like entrusting that sort of, like, I don't know what that is, but that is not using the finances in the correct way. I'm telling you that right now. That's not what that is. Yeah, this Leo sun sign could have exposed this. This could also be Cancer, Pisces, or this is definitely a Leo. Someone got exposed here, or they were about to be exposed, all right? Or someone got exposed once they were around somebody or something like that. It's like you can't hide it anymore. It's like these two children right here are like kind of expressing it out, very expressive, like the sun is shining, it's light on it. It's like you can't ignore it. It's like right there in your face. This is in the reverse though. So this is like something that was in the dark. Maybe the way that somebody was like used for their finances. A child's finances. This could be a Leo sign child. And they took it straight to the, try to max it out or something like that. Because there's page to the 10 in the reverse. I mean, what can I can't make it out. There's a 9 in the reverse. Somebody could have even set this up like this for someone to get robbed and taken for everything. This person brought the tower to someone's ass. Something about a house or a home. Something about somebody working in a factory. I see a hard helmet right here. Could be significant. Somebody's an artist. Somebody sketches drawings too on canvases. And they just kind of like leave these behind or something. This person can bring in the storm. All right, this person, whoever caused this this setup, this child's finances, or treating someone this way and thinking that they can get away with it, this person has upset higher authority. Okay, that's why this tower is out here in the upright. Over the way that someone works or the way that someone makes their money or their finances, this is God. This is God coming in straight up. This is whenever the devil comes to collect right here. It's whenever people do not know how to act right in this world. They continue to think that they're going to get away with doing this to a certain person who doesn't deserve it. You know, taking advantage of them. You know, this person can't even pay their rent. You're not explaining things well to them. They're going through it. And you're just kind of falling behind, letting them go through it because you're getting a bigger check on the other end of it. But here's the thing. You can only do that so many times. That is called getting like a one-up or a head start in some sort of endeavor. But let me tell you what, that eventually it's not going to pan out every single time. You can only pull a scam once before it's noticed. This one got pulled how many times? 10, 11, 20 times. This scam got pulled over 20 times right here. This person got ganged up on by 7 individuals. Got their heart broke in third-party situations almost every time they went into a relationship. You got 20 pentacles in the reverse right here. This is whenever the devil comes to collect and says, enough's enough. Not trusting again. I expose her to the guy's wife. Well, don't just stop there. I mean, if you're going to punch someone, follow through with it. Follow through all the way. And be prepared to be hit back, you know. That's what I'm saying. If you don't stand up for yourself, you got to take it the legal route. Like, you got to explore your options the legal way first. If that doesn't work, I don't know what else to tell you, but that's on you. But all I can say is that you have to have a follow-through plan, okay? You can't just expect to live and breathe in the same environment, same home and everything with this person and stuff like that. You have to have a plan. You have to be ready. You have to be on your P's and Q's. Rent out a storage shed unit. Slowly start moving your things into it, you know, quietly without this person noticing, you know, if you're that deep into the relationship, before they notice, like, hey, where's that I bought whenever, and you're like, oh, you know, and then they just think you're a thief or something. It's like slowly but surely you start getting all your shit out of the house, right? All right. And then you really scam them for the last time. Tell them, you know, put it down on them. You tell them, I love you so much, and you really just need the money to get back home. You're about to load all this shit up on a trailer and just go. Like, I'm just saying. So you really get them good for that gas money, and then you're gone. Like, you got everything you need, and that's it. I've really been through it. I've been through that point in my life where I didn't have anybody, nobody, and I didn't have anybody to call in the middle of the night, and I would just be so tired and stuff. Like, I got knocked out so hard by my baby daddy. I'm talking like I've never been hit so hard in my life that I just wanted to go to sleep. That was it. That was all. Like, I could not. I was just so tired. Like, I didn't have any family around me. Like, all I wanted to do was freaking sleep. That was it. Like, I was unconscious. I couldn't even wake up for long enough to. Anyway. But that's, you know, in a very abusive situation. That was years ago. Another man has never put hands on me ever again. Since then. This happened 4 years ago, LOL. She's gone. And I have healed. We never lived together. That's good. That's a good thing. Alright, say less. Alright, let's see what else we have. There is some sort of balancing right here for this tower moment. Somebody's like a joke, or they look like a joke. They could look like a joke amongst their friends or their peers or people really close to them. It's like they're selling away on the ship that was supposed to be theirs. They're made out to look like a fool or something, balancing out. I got these pinnacles right here, though. It's like this person can't really get their shit together. Like, they have to go and gather it all up because it's been shuffled all over the damn place. Like, and at that point, is it even worth it? Is it even worth taking with you? I mean, it's just a ship. You can't fit all your stuff on that ship. You're gonna have to let it go anyway. You know. Five of Swords upright. What are they competing for? The world. Everyone, it looks like everybody's trying to escape their karmic ex-lovers, so they always try to find you, or this could be like easily accessible for them to always come and find you. Something about what you do for work, or how you make your finances within work. It's like they never stay, or something like that. And then they go run and tell everyone. That's the Ace of Swords truth. And then these people get, you know, what I say, communication too. Communication's pretty fierce. The actions that are taken in this whole cycle karmically is pretty fierce. Like, it's all pretty a strong case, I would say. But very truthful, very honest. Someone's very blunt. They just want to figure this out. It says could have something to do with a hermit or a Virgo in the reverse. Don't take any offense, Virgos. There are Virgos that I see on a daily basis, and it's, some of them are not pertaining to you, especially if you are one of my children. It is not pertaining to you. I promise it is not. I don't even like to read for my family members. I just prefer to read for people I know. Something to do with a lover situation. Something could be about New York, could be significant. LGBTQ could be significant. All right, folks, I'm going to leave that right there. Well, that was just for you, I guess, a personal reading, you know, for free. Hey, look, and I didn't even charge you for the repairs. What do you know? But who's really the scammer? Is it me or is it you? That's what I need to know. Is it me or is it you? Because I'm kind of confused. All right, but if you want a personal reading from me, those are about 20 minutes long to 35 minutes long. We just got, how much time did you just get out of me? Man, you're slick. You're slick, you. Anyways, guys, this is how you can get a hold of me for a private one-on-one session with me. I do prefer just basically Cash App. Just Cash App, PayPal, all that stuff. PayPal I can do, but if you need a screenshot, that's right there. Typically, I do charge about $35 for those. That is a one-on-one with me. Put your return email in the deposit memo part of the deposit when you send it. Typically, I will reach back out to you within the hour. If that is something you're interested in, you like my content, and you can afford this, just like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends about it. It does help the channel. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. I will be back later this afternoon for my next victim. Alright, y'all have a good evening.